You are now listening to For All Nerds Show, a podcast about geek and pop culture from the perspective of people of color. For All Nerds is hosted by DJ Benhameen and Tatiana Jones. For All Nerds Show is a member of the Loudspeakers Network, where we always say rest in peace to our founder, Combat Jack.
For All Nerds Show is powered by our listeners. Everything we do, from our podcasts, live events, our website, are all independently funded. Please continue to support us through our Patreon page at patreon.com/forallnerds.
Welcome to the For All Nerds Show. And what's up, y'all, and welcome to another episode of the For All Nerds Show. The voice of the urban geek, the podcast where we discuss geek and pop culture from the perspective of people of color. And as always, in the captain's chair, it's your boy DJ Benhameen, aka Dr. Who's Mans Is This, Soldier 70 Spliff, the Beverly Trillbilly, Project Pat McAfee, Big Dick Grayson Energy. Wait, I had one.
Project Pat McAfee.
Yeah, Project Pat McAfee. There is Skywalker. Rogue Wonder Why You're Lonely Tonight, here in the spaceship once again, as always.
Say that last one again.
Rogue Wonder Why You're Lonely Tonight.
Wow. Okay.
It's actually a De La Soul reference, as well as a shout out to Plug Wonder Why You Lonely Tonight. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Plug 1, Plug 2. Shout out to Dove. Rest in peace as always.
All right. Deep cut hip hop. Okay.
You know, that's what we do over here. You know, that is the conversion point of For All Nerds. You know what I mean? Deep cut hip hop with geek shit and slander.
And delivering more slander, you have me, Tatiana King, a.k.a. The Grand Duchess of Tech, a.k.a. Ned Slanders, a.k.a. Glorilla Grodd, Flex Luthor, Gucci Mandalorian, Mulatto Hightower, the Wicked Witch of the West View, Coldest Winter Soldier Ever, Doc, Aki, Tesseract, Thompson, The Book of Ashanti, Trash Ketchum, The Little Mermaid, and the Ting of the North.
All right, we going all in tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Ned Slanders might have to be another design coming soon. Yeah, I think Ned Slanders.
Ned Slanders is pretty cool.
Yeah, Ned Slanders. I'd definitely rock a Ned Slanders shirt. No question.
Ned Slanders. What's he gonna say? The Lord is watching.
Yeah, as he slanders you. Oh man! Speaking of the Lord is watching, have you been watching Love Is Blind? Because
no, I don't watch.
Man,
I know everyone named Mom
fam.
be watching this shit. I don't watch reality TV.
Lord have mercy, that shit's amazing. I'm just like, all right. First of all, I've been said this from like anyone who goes on a reality show. I do not believe for 1 second that you are looking for love. I believe that you are looking for therapy
for a bag
and a bag.
You're looking for a bag and an opportunity.
Yeah, I actually one time in my life, it was like some liquor company back when I was in DC DJing. They did something where they followed DJs around for a day. So I had like cameras following me around for like half a day. And I had to sit there and talk to the camera. And it was like damn near a reality show for half a day. One of the most annoying days of my life. I can't imagine doing no shit like that every day. These people be out there wilding out.
You have to be used to it and learn how to literally drown out, tune out the cameras. I mean, also, if you notice, it's like the people who already are a part of have had that lifestyle. They're used to that, and people who have sociopathic tendencies.
There you go. Something ain't right because people be out there. But yeah, no, I'm thoroughly enjoying that. I cannot lie. You know, that's fulfilling my trash TV quotient right now because I don't have power. And you know, I said this again, but I'm gonna say it again. I love Power. I absolutely fully respect everything that everyone is doing over there from day one.
You're doing your mea culpas every week now.
Nah, because it's like, I mean, people who know me know how much I watch the living shit out of this show.
Yeah,
so it's like, I don't want anyone to ever get it twisted for me to be like, I'm down in it because I love, oh my God. And like, that's the thing. I think the writer's room over there is like, amazing because they don't care about a lot of things. You know, it's like, what is the most dramatic, entertaining way to tell the story? do it. You know what I mean? It don't matter. Is it logical or whatever? Who gives a shit? Is it entertaining? Yes, then do it. And so I love that, man. You know, full respect to them cats over there. And like, no spoilers, but the end of the latest season of Raising Kanan, nigga, I almost tore my TV off the wall. Nigga. Like, I was so hyped. In a great way, nigga. I was like, everything's coming up fucking Millhouse, nigga. Like, I was so hyped. Because, oh my God, that season was so annoying. Shout out to Ronnie for being one of the most annoying characters of all time. And yeah, in the season, yeah, that was
wow,
perfection.
Wow.
So yeah, no, Raising Kanan is killing it. The acting, the writing, everything about. I mean, it's ludicrous. They had a 13 or 10-year-old girl. I don't know. She was grown, drowned in a bathtub. But you know what I mean? Hey, look. So the plot
not to say
happen.
that it can't happen because clearly it's happened. You know, especially famous people. But
it wasn't like there was no lead up. There was no reason behind it. But you know, it needed to happen so the dad could.
Oh, so she was the plot device. She just was there to move the story forward.
End the story, nigga. It happened off screen. It was like 1 minute she's playing in the park. The next minute, my man runs into the hospital. Yo, what happened? Oh, she drowned in the bathtub. Nigga, what? That girl was grown. But who cares? It's fantastic. The plot needs to happen.
Oh my God.
The dad needs to commit suicide by heroin overdose. You know what I mean? So his daughter got to drown.
Well, that's
in a
on
bathtub.
theme. The heroin overdose is on theme. I don't know about the bathtub. But...
Well, I mean, the bathtub had to happen, so the heroin overdose can happen. It's like, that's what I'm saying. What is the most entertaining way to tell the story?
To trigger an OD? Are you serious?
Yes, okay. Because it's it's illogical. Yes, I can't. I mean, look. I mean, I can't get over it. But who cares? Because like she's a minor part of this overall story. You know what I mean? Sorry. You know what I mean? Things happen.
Then why bother with her as a character? Like, this is what I'm talking about. But
she was always in the background. She was always a plot device.
Not my ministry. Not my business.
There you go.
Fine.
Like,
fine.
What I talk about real estate. You only got so much time.
It's fine. Listen, black people got a successful show. I ain't gonna.
And it was a white girl too, you know what I mean? It ain't like
I know. That's what I'm like, y'all got it. So
yeah, I mean, you knew when I mentioned heroin overdose, it had to be a white dude. Sorry, I mean, this ain't like 1975, you know.
All right, well, moving away from
by the 1990s, you know, we was definitely smoking crack and blunts. Sorry, you know.
Oh, Jesus, well, let's move away from that. But
we was smoking.
But yeah, I'm not like a big reality show fan. Like I watch it. Like the only time I've watched it, like on a regular basis, was like with my sister, but because she watches it all the time.
Yeah.
I just can't get into it. Like I like. Oh, well, that's not 100% true because I do watch Housewives, Atlanta, and Potomac. But that's it.
After she names 2.
But that's it.
They got multiple seasons.
But that's it. But even those have been mid lately too. So but whatever.
Ooh, ouch. Yeah. Well, no, Love is Blind is on fuego right now. The producers and the writing team on that show are incredible because.
Yeah. For a time, what's that show where they get Married at First Sight? For a time, I watched that.
That was like another great one.
Especially during pandemic. I watched that a lot.
That was heavy. That was heavy during
But
pandemic.
all I would do was just get mad, be like, you don't love that nigga. This is stupid. Like, I would just be yelling at the TV. And I know that's the whole point. But I just be yelling at the screen.
The reactions when they would see them at the altar every time with that show was just incredible.
I like the reactions. And I know this is trifling, but I like the reaction when they was looking at them like, damn.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I mean.
Damn.
And they're like, oh.
What do I do now?
Yeah, but Shorty, who are caught up, Shorty who was talking about, who cursed her man. Like, first of all, I thought dude was a gump until he started getting cursed out and he stood on business while he got cursed out and then he bounced. And then I was like, yo, player, go live your life because Shorty's a psycho. She's sociopathic and you can do better, fam. And y'all know I'm talking about that clingy one, the one who talked that clingy shit. She was clingy. Yeah.
So we're not going to find you on a reality show anytime soon. Unless it's about whatever's about your life, man. Whatever's about your life.
Oh my God, that's the only problem. I know. But like, I'm telling you, even that day of DJ was real weird.
What if Titan Publishing say, hey, Ben, we're going to do like a 3-part series about Hendrix and we following you all day, every day fam. For 3 weeks.
Just make sure you get me from the right.
I'm convinced that just about everyone in this world will be okay with that type of approach and treatment, no matter what people
say.
Annoying or not, I just feel like people want that to be the star for the day. They want to be the main character.
You got to be drugged up. I don't like. That's the thing. I've never. I knew from a kid I wanted to be a star, but not the main. Like I've always.
You don't want to be the main character?
No, it's all right. All right, this is goddamn. We're gonna get into something. I think that whole main character NPC thing is one of the strangest and most disturbing mentalities people can have. Right? Everyone is a main character, fam. You're the main character of your own life. Like nigga, you only get one of these. You think, and to consider another person a non-player character is that's some dark shit, right? That's some white people shit.
What if it's done in a funny way?
But see, it's not done in a funny way. People always think, what if it's done in a funny way? But nigga, anything can be done in a funny way and don't be disturbing. Like to consider somebody like
you must have been seeing some disturbing approaches. Every approach I've seen in that has been like in a comedic way.
Oh no. See,
you've seen the dark side.
I see too many weird white people. We're gonna talk about them.
See, you're on TikTok. That's why.
And not even just white people. I've just seen weird people because that's like that's the whole thing. Like that's another thing we wanted to talk about with our last week episode and the X-Men being woke and all that. But yeah, I just don't like that whole main player character, non-player character, whatever. But on to other things. I always, I wanted to be a DJ. I wanted to be a film director, writer, etc. I didn't want to be a rapper. You know what I mean? I made that conscious choice. It was like I wanted to be the dude who was like, I'm always the wizard. You know what I mean? I want to be the man beside the throne.
The man in the chair. The man, pulling the lever. Behind the scenes.
Worm tongue. The nigga in
Game of Thrones?
No, the nigga in Worm tongue is in Lord of the Rings.
Oh,
that's the nigga who's whispering in Lord of the Rings. That nigga grimy too. But yeah, definitely.
I thinking of?
Finger. Littlefinger. Definitely Littlefinger.
Why'd I call him a worm though?
Yeah, I'm definitely.
In my head, that just came up him, but interesting.
I mean, I would prefer to be not so grimy, but you know what I mean? Just like I'm more the Merlin and then King Arthur. That's what I'd like to be. You know what I mean? Okay. I want to be the Merlin. Okay. I don't want to be the King
Like
Arthur.
You're an important piece, but you not
I don't want to be the important. Oh, yeah,
you're not the melee character. You the.
I just want to cast spells. You know what I mean? Who doesn't want to have magic?
You're the long range character. You're the long range support. Also could be offense at times. Also could be defense at times. You're very versatile. You're a very good character.
I mean, what's a throne to a wand, nigga? What's a king to a god?
Jesus Christ.
All right.
Now we deep in our RPG bag right now.
And also yet another hip hop reference. See how we did right there? I mean, come on, man. It's amazing. This is incredible work. Speaking of incredible work, last week we dropped an episode where we were talking about the new X-Men 97, which come out. And I didn't see this as much when we dropped the episode. Otherwise, I would have talked about this last week. But people were upset, obviously, right? One of the writers of X-Men 97 came out and said that their writing is influenced by them being a black gay person. And I was like, that's great. Your writing should be influenced by who you are. Made sense. And for those who are slow on the uptake, X-Men has always been out of control wild. Like, let's go back to Chris Claremont when it, like, I say this all the time. X-Men really defined a lot of the shit for me in sexuality. Like, seeing women dressed up in leather was like, word.
That word.
I'm sorry, like the whole Hellfire Club aesthetic. I was like, I liked that, So that was what it was. And then like Inferno, Havoc, like someone posted a picture about it, like with Madeline Pryor and Havoc's got the boy toy outfit on. And I was down for all of that.
That was out of control. It was BDSM all day.
And as a kid, I was like, yes, I will be Madeline Pryor's boy toy any day. No problem. I got no problem with that role. It works. And so it's weird to me, honestly, to see all this. Oh my God, I can't believe it. But that's what happens.
Who's saying that?
I mean, there's so many people, right? And normally I don't even pay that much attention, but I know there's this one dude, The Quartering, who's, huge amount of followers, etc. Pure trash content, but that's how it goes. You spit trash, you can get, there's a lot of garbage people in the world. You put out garbage people are attracted to it, right? So there's that. And then, like I said, it's not just white dudes. I saw some black dude account like, oh, woke, that's the other thing. It's always woke when people just want to say nigga. Let's keep it 100%.
Let's keep it a buck.
Let's keep it a buck, right? One, like woke is a term that to me is from my youth. You know, like it was a term that rappers used to say, "Stay woke." You know, and then it became a thing, more of a joke. You know, like "Stay woke" and or just whatever. You know, it's just a phrase. Like,
the
but back in the day,
phrase.
yeah. Go ahead.
Oh, I don't mean to cut you off. Please continue.
Yep. Okay, now I was saying like back in the day, you know, it's like it was a very thing. You know, it's like woke. Like rappers used to have battles over it. You know, oh, you ain't woke. You know what I mean? You are woke. You know, you're not conscious rap. You're gangster rap. You know, and it was a whole thing. And I remember this one person said, "All my raps are conscious. I'm conscious while I'm making them." You know what I mean? Like everything I say is a conscious act. So it's this idea now where white people always want to come late to the party, or not, once again, not just white people, racists, idiots, goons, cornballs, you know, all that type of thing. Troglodytes, that's a great word for them, come into the party late and they want to take a term because they can't say nigga, you know, so they will say, oh, woke, 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 you know, you go woke, you go broke, you know, basically you put some niggas in your shit, you lose your money.
Yeah.
You know, or whatever, you know, they're hating on, you know, gay, lesbian, LBGTQ, you know, whatever they want to throw down the toilet today is woke.
Yeah. I mean, this is just a continuation of the centuries of Columbusing that has happened when it comes to the Caucasoids. And I'm not talking about all white people, y'all, to be very clear. I'm talking about a very specific brand of Caucasoid.
Crackers.
Because there are white people who have sense. Thank y'all who listen to us. Appreciate you.
Yes.
That said, yeah, those others, again, long history of Columbusing, long history of co-opting.
I haven't heard that one. That's a great one.
Yeah, Columbusing, and co-opting, right?
Columbusing, just being terrible.
Amongst other things, right? Like, and by Columbusing, you know what that means, right? Saying, oh, I discovered this. This is some new shit. You know, oh, I discovered the fade, and that's not what happened. You know?
Nigga discovered it while faded.
Right. I will give him kudos though that he said, "Hey, nah, I didn't do that." Like he made sure they was like, y'all shouldn't have put me in this conversation. But
who, Columbus?
Travis Kelce.
Oh wait, how did he get into this? No, discovering the fade. I'm sorry, yes. I was talking about Columbus discovering America while faded.
Well, that nigga didn't.
Columbusing, yes.
That nigga didn't discover shit. But that being said,
no, but he did do it while faded.
That too.
Yeah, and while being a sociopath. Yeah, Jesus Christ, fucking hell.
Not only that, they've been co-opting terms. They have bastardized our terms and our language. And when I say I'm specifically talking about Black people as well as people of color. But right now I'm talking about Black people and the culture that we bring. And we are the culture of America, right? So they've often taken so many facets. And again, right now we're talking about language and just bastardized it to the sense that not only did it lose all meaning, but it becomes negative in thought. It becomes negative in practice and use. And it's also used for hatred perspective, right? Or a supremacy perspective, depending on which of your a cup half empty, half full type person, whatever you want to say. But either way, they're both negative. And and to your point of like knowing what that term was, like when I was coming up, it was used in a sense of stay woke. Like older Black people would be like, yo, you need to stay woke because like, you know, something going down over there. Like, be mindful, be understanding, like you know how stuff goes down. And again, I'm talking from a Black American experience. Whenever they would use that, they meant, the older Black folks meant, you know, oh, you see the cops over there, stay woke, be careful, this, that, and that. You know what I'm saying? Understand where you're doing, understand your position, understand where you at, all them experiences. Then it turned into this.
Cops over there, stay woke, word up.
You know what I'm saying? And it's just. I mean, I've long been past, you know, how I like feeling any type of way about this, but I've always found it so freaking bizarre. And the way that right-wingers and other people use this and continue to use it. And not only have they made it so negative and bastardized all that stuff, they made it whack. Like having something like, think about it. Every time these things are grabbed by these people, they make it whack.
Oh, yeah.
Everything.
We're always forced to abandon dope shit because of cornballs like that. Like, we can't even say woke anymore because, you know, idiots. And it's like, the funny thing is we weren't saying woke anymore. Like, I remember when, you know, like...
yeah, we weren't even saying it. And that's what I'm saying. And like I said, when I was hearing it, it was the older Black folks saying it. So it was already going out of our
It's been, because it's an older lexicon. Black folk thing. And then it was like on Atlanta, one time, Darius is eating cereal out of a cup. And he's like, ooh, breakfast cup. And Ern's like, you just made that word up. And he's like, all words are made up. Stay woke. You know, it was used like that, you know, like.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was a great line. All words are made up. Stay woke, you know. But,
like, think about it. Be mindful. Like,
yeah, be mindful.
It just meant something very much. And it also, and again, Black American perspective, it meant what you said. Like, it was very clear the definition. Whereas now it means whatever the fuck it means. It
means
niggas is around, I guess.
Yeah, these niggas is around. That's what it means. Whenever you see somebody say woke, it means these niggas is around. Like, that's all there is to it. Like, you know, niggas will always be the most hated thing in the world and the most loved. So, you know, we're always first on the list. You know, like, that's
like, let's fucking lingo.
Let's
bro.
be
like,
clear. That's the other thing. Let's be clear, because you can have gay white men in the dance all day, but when you bring some, you know, it becomes a different dance. Like, so let's be, you know. So, yeah, short story is that I really want some more smoke, too. Because I feel like we don't get enough smoke on ForAllNerds.
Would you like some more? Would you like some more angry comments? Well, it's only you who's going to get them. If people got something to say to me.
Yeah, I would definitely like some more. I mean, I'll block more people, you know, et cetera, do, you know, what it is. But I'm really tired of, like, the fact that these people get to exist out there. And just get to, you know, like, and get to just spit this bullshit and get away with it, you know? And it's really just tiring, fam, because we put out this great content, this amazing work. We do the work week after week. And people just sit here and say dumb shit like, oh my God, it's been 90. I saw the screenshot of some clown. You know, he's got his hand to his face and he's like, it's been 97 weeks, whoa. And he's like, got 1 million ass views. And it's like, Jesus Christ. So yeah, please let them know. At me with some of these clowns, you know, whoever it is.
So you can say, this nigga is stupid.
yeah, I mean, please.
And, you know, and because this is not coming into my For You pages or in my algorithm, I'm not seeing that. The ones that I'm seeing are the stupid shit like, oh, X-Men, what they took away Rogue's ass.
Oh, that was great.
I saw that and I was just like, what? And like, that was the worst of it that I saw. So I'm like, what are y'all doing?
There's a whole nother level to this shit. Like I say, like I saw quartering. I know it's like geeks and I don't want to get anybody's name wrong. I know one of the bigger, I checked them out this week just to make sure, is the quartering. But there's a million other of these clowns. I remember I was talking to Frankie and Fanboy Fighter, and she was explaining to me some of these Negroes who stay attacking her, you know, for whatever she ever says. My other brother, I can't remember my man's name off top, but a comic book writer has put me onto this whole thing going on with this. There's all these like black comic book writers who are on their very, I don't want to say hotep, but cornball bullshit is basically what I'll call it. You know, very, you know, like, we're black and proud, but, you know, very male-ish, you know.
I know you come from a different time when hotep is something different, but I'm going to say hotep. Let's talk about the evolution of terminology, right? This is still in the black community. They're hoteps.
Yeah, they are. They damn
Period.
Sure. And so, yeah, it's just like, it's really annoying, man, because like good people get attacked, and a lot of people get attacked who aren't like me, who don't give a fuck, you know what I mean, and who will see people in the street, you know, so.
I like embarrassing people. That's why I said I don't know if y'all people are afraid of me. I don't know.
People are definitely afraid of me because people say a lot of things.
They're afraid of you.
I know they're afraid of me because they talk so much online.
They're not afraid of you because they know you can't get to them. No, they knew you can physically get to them. It might be different.
No, but see, that's why I know they're afraid of me, because they say so much things online. I always say that. People who are scared talk online. I don't talk much online, fam. I'll be like, listen, you know where I'm at.
Oh.
Yeah.
He said, meet me in Temecula.
I'm like, I'm going to be at New York Comic Con this year. I'm going to be at San Diego Comic Con this year. I'm going to be, I wanted to be at Emerald City, but that's like this weekend, and my book ain't out yet, so.
Benhameen said, I'm going to be everywhere.
Yeah.
Sunday. Come see me.
Yeah, on that note, pre-order Jimi Hendrix, Purple Haze, from your favorite comic book store, bookstore. If you have to, it's on Amazon. You can go directly to Titan Comics and order it straight off of their website, Titan Publishing. You type in Jimi Hendrix, Purple Haze, Titan Publishing, it pops right up.
Typing it right now.
Yeah, and it pops right up. It's beautiful. It's so beautiful to see. Available July 30th. We will be, like I just said, I will be at San Diego Comic Con along with my brother Mellow Marketer. We are going to be out there, just secured a residency today. In fact, if you're looking for a DJ, I'd love to DJ at San Diego Comic-Con or, in LA around that time, July 30th, August. I'll be out there probably out there a week or so. So,
Can people pre-order with their local comic book shops as well?
Yes, they damn sure can.
Explain how that works. Explain that process, how that works. Give us people an understanding. What do you do? Okay, I'm walking to Anyone Comics in Brooklyn. Now what?
You be like, what up, Dimitri? And then Dimitri will say some smart ass shit to you because that's how Dimitri does. But he's awesome. So then you tell Dimitri, when you tell Dimitri that you want to order Jimi Hendrix Purple Haze, he's going to give you another smart ass answer like, oh, that's a sequel to Kid Cudi's book, right? That's his latest running joke. Shout out to Kid Cudi.
I know.
He got a comic book out. Yeah. So, shout out to him. I love Intergalactitude animation. So, shout out to him. And so, when you walk into your local comic book shop, it doesn't have to be Anyone Comics. Go to the manager or whoever, holds your books for you usually. If you know how to do this, if you don't, doesn't matter. All right. Let's say you don't.
That's why I want you to walk people through this.
You don't know anything. You've never been in a comic book shop in your life. Walk in the door.
Yes.
Go to the register.
Okay.
Say, hey, I would like to pre-order Jimi Hendrix Purple Haze by DJ Ben-Hameen.
Okay.
From Titan Comics. They'll look it up. They'll get the code. They'll hold you one copy of it. Usually they don't make you pay for it till, it comes in. And they'll hold you a copy. And usually most comic book shops will offer you something for holding books ahead of time. That's what they call it, like holding books. So it could be a folder. So while you're there, you could pick up some other stuff. I would definitely recommend The Oddly Pedestrian Life of Christopher Chaos. I'm in love with that book right now. Comic Psychon. Oh my God, that shit's so good. X-Men is doing great things right now as it's wrapping it up. But you can order these books, hold them together. Jimi Hendrix comes out in July, end of July. Then you go back to your comic book store and end of July 30th, and they'll have it sitting there waiting for you. Boom. It benefits the comic book store. It benefits you. It benefits me. It benefits everyone in this whole ecosystem because that's how, the companies know how many to press up from pre-ordering. Stores need to know how many to order, so they'll have them in stock. So when you walk in the door, you're like, yo, can I get Jimi Hendrix? And they're like, nah, nobody pre-ordered that joint. So we ain't got no more copies, you know what I mean? But when they know that 20 people pre-ordered, then they'll order 30 because they're like, oh, this is a hot book. So we're going to need some more copies of this.
Gotcha. Okay. So kind of killing two birds with one stone, going the local route. If you don't have that option or whatever the case may be, then you can always go online to the Titan Comics site, right? And then do it digitally. Or do your reservation digitally on other places.
And shout out to Fourth Wall, my brother Fourth Wall. I was on his podcast this week. I think it'll be out by the time you hear this podcast, by the time you hear our episode. I'm not 100% sure. But you'll see it will be posted all on our socials. And I talked all about writing and the process and coming up with Jimi Hendrix with Mello and with Tom and with Justin, the artist. And I just want to say, man, I'd love to do more interviews and talk about this. I don't care if your podcast got one listener. Hit me up, dog, at DJ Ben-Hameen on socials. Let's talk, you know what I mean? DM. Yeah, DM me. Yeah, get at me, dog. Shout out to DM. Man, it's all the rest in peace today. Yeah, I know, man. You forget, that D ain't here no more. That Dove, from Daylight ain't here no more. But, they legends, so. Always keep them in our hearts. And that's another thing. That's what Hendrix is about, yo. Let me finish that sentence. That's what Hendrix is about. Hendrix is about the love for Black music, fam. That is it's not just about Jimi Hendrix. It's a story about Jimi Hendrix, but the story that I was telling, and I said this on the show, on his show is about the love of Black music. That's one of the things. And then the main theme, or one of the main themes, is Hendrix, his shirts to find his Blackness again, to refine his Blackness, to recenter himself in Blackness, is one of the main themes of this book.
Okay.
And in doing so, we explore Black music, and it's theories and ideas that I've had about Black music for my whole life that I got to put in this book. So, one, that's what I was saying. I'd love to do any interviews, and two, it's so wild to me doing interviews and talking about this book. And now that it's actually about to come out and it's getting realer and realer, as the days grow closer, I was saying this on Fourth Wall because, you know, like Mello's done a bunch of projects now. He's had TV strips produced, all this thing. This is really my first joint that I've seen to completion. Like I've had a ton of strips grow all the way up to when people are about to sign them off, and then, you know,
never mind.
Yeah, so I've been through all kind of different stages in Hollywood, but I've never seen something where people are gonna have it in their hands, be able to read it, appreciate it, you know, not like it, love it, all the in between, argue about it, talk about it. And so it's so interesting to me. So please pre-order this book. It means the world. It means more than the world, man. Like I did a post this week and I got all these comments from people, like people I ain't talked to in years, honestly, because you know how the Instagram socials be fucking you up, like you don't see people forever. And so it's like all the people I ain't see forever, and they're like, yo, this is amazing. It's so wild to me because I'm on the inside looking out, you know, and I've just been through this whole creative process. I was talking about this I just made a tweet about it because I produced a new beat today, and it's like, you know, you think of an idea, then you struggle, and then it's out there and it's dope. But well, like at least that beat I know is dope. But Hendrix, I'm still waiting on feedback. You know what I mean? So it's in this real interesting place right now.
I just want to say that I had the best interview with you of all time.
Yeah,
when it comes
but we got to do another
Hendrix.
one.
Yeah,
we got to do another one. I was thinking about that. We got to do one where it's like, for real, I'm at the like guest on the show. It might have to be you and Chico or something, and me and Mello have to come on like we guest. You know what I mean? Like for real, and really do it right.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm there.
Yeah.
What else?
Yeah. What else?
You got real emotional there. Do you need a break?
Nah, I don't need a break. It's just like that. It's really crazy to me. It's like, you know, doing that interview, like I know you had, but that was like last year when we thought it was coming out and then it didn't. And so now it's like, no, this is it. Like July 30th, it is in the world. You know, I booked my tickets to San Diego Comic-Con. Like all these crazy things are happening. Like I've never been to San Diego Comic-Con. And I'm gonna have a big ass party at it, you know, talking about this book. Like shit is wild, yo. It's like, you know, I hit up somebody today, a big time, you know, friend who works in the industry, and was like, yo, I want to, you know, and they're like, yeah, let's talk. And I'm like, you know, and now I got something where I can be like, boom, well, this is my first work here, you know, and I really fucking believe in this shit, man. And the more I talk about it, the more I think about it, the more I see from it, I'm like, nah, it's really something. So, yeah.
Oh, it's real, Ben. And I'm just happy, like what you said earlier about this, the first thing you've ever seen come all the way to fruition. So I'm just really happy for you to see like this happen. You know what I mean? Like this is unprecedented. So
yeah, thank you. And you've been, you know, and it's like we've been on the show doing the show for years, and we've been through up and downs and all these different journeys and all these different places we've been, and it's like this is all part of it, and this shit is crazy.
It's all part of the journey.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah,
why not? More. Let's take a quick break.
Okay, that's what I thought.
We'll take a quick break right here, and we'll be right back with more from the ForAllNerds show. And while we're on this break, make sure you go pre-order Jimi Hendrix Purple Haze. Do it.
Do it.
Yo, it's your boy ForAllNerds. I'm tuned in to ForAllNerds.
What's up, everyone? It's your girl, Fantastic Frankie. I'm listening to ForAllNerds.
What's up? This is E-Man, and I'm listening to ForAllNerds.
Peace and elevation, everybody. My name is Crown, and you are now listening to ForAllNerds.
What's up, everybody? This is Troy Jeffrey Young, and you're watching ForAllNerds.
And welcome back, and thank you as always to all of the loyal listeners, all the true fam out there. We love you. Make sure you are following us, subscribed on all those various platforms, no matter which one. You know, hit them like and subscribe buttons. They're right there below me on YouTube and Twitch. You can hit them right now as you're watching this. Of course, whatever audio platform that you're putting this in your ear hole from, make sure you hit that follow. Don't matter if it's Spotify, don't matter where it's at. Make sure you hit it. Spreaker. If you're on Spreaker, we're on Spreaker. Shout out to Spreaker. We love y'all for securing the bag every week. Thank you very much. So yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, YouTube, that's right. I did have something to say about YouTube.
Yeah, you need to tell me something.
YouTube. Yeah, shout out to YouTube, man. The YouTube comments I have to say are always like the most extreme. Like that's where we get that. That's where people just don't give no fucks. Just like you say, they don't think they ever gonna see me, on YouTube, and they're probably right. Cause they're,
No.
I won't say their mama's basement because their mama broke.
You're not going to Topeka, Kansas to go beat down somebody. Come on.
I can't say your mama's basement when your mama live in a trailer. You know what I mean? Like she ain't got no basement, fam. I don't know where you at. But anyway.
Dad, please.
I mean, I'm just keeping it real. Somebody comes on there this week and says some shit about this show sucks. I only clicked. Wait, they only they used the word wrong. I can't remember what word. Their grammar was incorrect. They're obviously, they're third grade getting kicked out of third grade, didn't work out for them.
They only clicked that they saw a pretty picture?
No, they only clicked because I said woke as fuck in the title, and they
wanted to... so they thought we were one of them. One of them. One of us.
They thought exactly what it was. They thought that we were... Well, I don't know if they... No, you're right.
They thought we were one of them.
You're
one of us.
I don't know which one it is because they're too dumb to get it, right? Because when I'm saying woke as fuck, I'm saying we are woke, but they might have thought that, we were dissing X-Men 97 for being woke as fuck.
Yes, that's obvious what it was.
Well, that works. Either way, thanks for the click. You know what I mean? And the clickbait worked on you, genius. Like, that's the thing. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Like, please, bring the heat, fam. Because, like, you're not going to do nothing to me, like, and let's be for real. If you start doing anything, I know people, fam. Like, I sit here with smiles on my face.
Was that a
No. I don't make threats. I make promises. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, like, if people ever wanted to make things like, can people start doing weird things online? I won't even give people ideas, but, people get weird and, where it becomes more than need to block you. Trust me, I will do more than block you.
You didn't say that. Someone else said that. We're going to put someone else's face on your face to say
Allegedly.
someone else said that.
Allegedly.
We're going to AI it out. So
Allegedly. Yeah. Allegedly.
Alleged.
Yeah, I just love it when people come in with the silly comments like that. So please bring more of them. Yes. The show sucks. Blah, blah, blah. I don't care, bruh. Thank you. You know what I mean?
Oh, my God.
Well, let's talk about your mama ain't got no basement.
Let's talk about something more positive or more interesting. Let's talk about the fact that, and depending when you watch this, when you listen to this, it's going to be out. Avatar: The Last Airbender, the live action adaptation, is going to be on Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
Some people have been saying really good things about it.
That's good, man. Because I'd heard smoke. Yeah.
Well, but that's because the original people aren't involved in it.
Yeah.
Or stopped being involved in it after a time because there were some creative differences. And we'll get the tea on that soon.
Yes.
Soon, hopefully, what exactly happened. But it looks pretty.
Mm-hmm.
It looked pretty from jump. It looked like it had some sense. It didn't look like that bullshit that came out many years back. So I'm a big Avatar fan, so I was always rooting for it. And now that the time has come, I'm like, let's fucking go. And then I had told you earlier, it reminded me, like, we actually interviewed Yvonne Chapman back in May 2022, who's playing Kyoshi. I don't know how many, it's only showing her on there for 2 episodes. Maybe it could be more, who knows? But
it's definitely more.
Probably more, right? But she, like, if you want a real quick listen, like, before you watch the show, you want to listen to that to see what she had to say, because we asked her some questions about her role and about the whole process with filming Avatar. So it might be good to listen to that, get some background, and, like, see if some of the stuff she says actually comes to fruition when we watch the actual shows. This is out. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna see, something she said or hinted at is actually done in the show. I would think that would be cool to be like, we had that insight so many years ago, 2 years ago. But, like, I feel like this keeps happening. Like, we keep having all these amazing guests, amazing creators on, like, and we are fortune tellers, and we say, hey man, this is what's gonna happen in 2-3 years, and then it happens, right? And it's just like, oh shit, we've been talking about it. So I thought that was interesting.
Oh yeah, and beyond that, like, we got to post some clips from that interview because I don't know if you remember, but that was a really great interview. Like,
It
Yvonne
was. She's so
dropped
interesting.
so many jewels. She has this really great story about perseverance and about working in this industry, and she's an amazing person, man. I want to see nothing but dope shit for her.
Cool
so, like, yeah, we're gonna have to post some clips from that joint, definitely, because it was a fire interview. She was sitting outside. It was during like the end of pandemic, so she was like outside, and we're inside.
She was in Canada, right?
No, she was in LA.
Was she in LA?
It was nice. Yeah, it was like really nice outside. I feel like that it was LA, and we were like sitting here in the cold, freezing.
No, it could have had to be.
It was like that. It was like
it was May, so it had to be warm enough.
Oh, true. Well, yeah. It wasn't. It
could have been that bad. Damn, man.
I remember she looked like having the best day ever, and I was like, I don't live in LA. Is what it was. I definitely don't live in LA anymore.
Yeah. Well, watch that. New York. If y'all just Google Yvonne Chapman ForAllNerds, it'll come up. That YouTube interview will come up.
And we'll definitely have some clips.
Absolutely. Also, Ben, I found out some interesting news. Mark Bernardin. He is going to be joining Sean Martinborough, who's going to be drawing for Anansi Boys. So it's a novel by Neil Gaiman that they're going to be turning into a comic from Dark Horse Comics. It drops June 26th for an 8-issue miniseries.
Yep, and that was a sequel, semi-sequel, or not very sequel, but it's related to, obviously, to American Gods, his first novel, which, I have a personal relationship with, might have done some things with that at one point in time. Man, that was like a lifetime ago. Yeah, things happen. So yeah, shout out to Mark and them.
Or do we need to talk to Orlando Jones then? See how he feels about this?
I doubt it. I seriously do, because I seriously doubt he's going to be involved in that TV
no,
series
but see how he feels about it.
Tight. Because look, I doubt he's going to be involved. I mean, I would like to see him on the series that they're doing as well, but
and on top of this comic book, they're already adapting this to TV for Amazon. Yeah. So as a series, and I don't know a lot of details about it, but I would like to know some more tea.
And I would like to know that Orlando's involved in it, because if he ain't, that's a damn shame.
I don't know.
You don't do John Wick movies without John Wick, right? Like, actually, they about to, right? That's wrong. Yeah, they about to do the Continental without that nigga. Yeah, so things happen, fam. Shout out to Orlando though. Stay working. He good.
Stay woke, right?
Yeah, stay working and stay woke. That man does both. So it works out.
Exactly.
For him. Yeah, it works out.
What else, Ben? You've been watching Vince Staples.
He's like definitely the rebuttal to the idea of go woke. You go broke, and that man's paid, and he be talking nothing but shit. So, Vince Staples show. Speaking of paid and talking nothing but shit, shout out to Vince. We talked about this last week. Just a great dude, great rapper, great artist, great everything.
Have you finished the series?
No, because I'm taking my time. I didn't realize last week there's only 5 fucking episodes.
Damn.
And they're mad short. So, no, I'm actually going to rewatch. I think I got 1 more. Maybe 2. Damn. I think I only got 1 left. So I'm going to rewatch 4 because I really enjoyed 4. And there was some weird shit in it. I wanted to confirm if what I thought they were saying happened at an episode. So I want to rewatch that one. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. I'm more tight that it's only 5. That was my more thing.
You know how they do. You know how Netflix do. Like, I mean, the fact that he even got this shot in the first place.
True.
And it's like a test for them. They just want to see how it's gonna go.
Atlanta had a longer season than 5 for its first season.
Did it? How many episodes ahead?
At least 8. It definitely was over than
maybe
5.
at least 8. Yeah. But I don't expect much out of Netflix. Netflix be like, here's a bone, do something with it. So I don't know, bro. And then what is this whole Family and Ninja stuff?
10 episodes first season.
10 episodes. Okay, yeah, that was
Come on, Netflix.
But
you could have given him 8.
But wasn't he backed by? Didn't he have like? Am I imagining that? No, I'm not gonna say who I thought was backing it, but I think it's whoever was backing him helped push that, right?
I want to say what's his name was. Wait, no, Donald Glover, Paul Sims, and Diane McGovell were executive producers. So I thought what's his name was involved, but that ain't it. So no, I don't know who Diane and Paul Sims. Maybe he the big dog.
Paul Sims, and Diane McGonigal.
Larry Sanders Shows. Yep. He's been there since 1966. So he's an older dude. Late Night with David Letterman. Yeah, he done some stuff, but not like he ain't no super dog. But Atlanta made him a super dog. So who knows? Who knows what it was? Probably Donald Glover, a combination of things. But yeah, come on, you could have given Vince. You could have given Vince more than 5. And I'm hoping that people are watching it and it gets the second season, et cetera, and gets longer, order for the second season. Because out of the ones I've seen, I think it well deserves it. Like, I really enjoyed it so far. Yeah, I'm really liking it.
Yeah. Yeah, I would like him to have more space because, again, we mentioned it before that just really love Vince in terms of his creativity and everything that he does. Like, he drops some really good. He just drops good quality shit. Like, it's funny, it's engaging, it's entertaining, all that stuff. So I want to give him to get more space to keep going.
Yeah, and then Dave got way more episodes than that for a first season.
But you know why. So.
I mean, we know why. Crackers. Them crackers. Look, I like Dave. And somebody said it in a comment too, but the only reason that I love Dave is because of Gator. Like, without him, that show would be, I don't know, mid is what I would say. Yeah, pretty mid.
Maybe. I mean, Gator's obviously intrinsic to that show. I also like weird. I mean, again, it was basically Atlanta with a white rapper.
Right, with white. Yeah.
And I already liked the Atlanta format, so I was fucking with Dave regardless. So
I was fucking with it, but it was more that was annoying to me because it was like, damn, like you say, Columbus and shit. Like, nigga ain't even finished Atlanta, and niggas are already out here. Here's my white version of it.
Well, and I don't know, influential.
No,
imitation, the best form of flattery.
No, fuck out of here. No, it ain't. And that's funny thing. I thought about this the other day, right? Like, if you're a white rapper who sounds like
a white rapper,
a black rapper who's already successful, you are going to be 10 times as successful and like 10 times as paid when it's all said and done, because Action Bronson, Ghostface Killer. Year Old Droog, Nas. Dave, every 90s freestyle rapper ever. Massive success for all these cats, while the people they imitate, some success.
Well, yeah, I would argue I don't think he's had massive success musically, Dave. But
oh, yeah, nigga, that shit with Chris Brown? Nigga.
Yeah, that was huge. And what year was that?
That's all you need.
Okay.
That is what, that's what got him Dave. You know what I mean? That's like,
I understand that's what got him where he is, but I'm just saying, like, as far as like a musical force, I wouldn't put him in that category.
But he's coming back with a new album now.
I would love to hear it. That's great.
I wouldn't. But that's what these crackers get away with.
You're rude.
Musically, I will never fuck with him because of that shit like that Chris Brown song. Because he does shit like that where he gets away with saying the N-word. You know what I mean? Like, that cute. I don't fuck with that, and I don't fuck with white rappers who sound like niggas. You know what I mean? Like,
but I don't see Dave sounding like a black rapper.
You're not old enough to remember the flow he does. That's the thing. Dave does the most basic dibby.
But you're talking about his flow, not like he has like a black center or anything.
No, you don't have to do that. No, it's just like Action Bronson ain't got no black center, but he sounds like Ghostface Taylor. But he's a white version of it. You know what I mean? There's no denying that Action Bronson, like Ghostface, had to address the man at one point. Like Year Old Droog, who I used to DJ for a second, when he first came out, people was like, yo, they thought it was Nas because he didn't put no pictures or nothing. It was just an album, it was an EP, 4 songs, Year Old Droog, and so people thought it was some weird Nas name.
Oh, like a secret name or some shit.
Yeah, because it sounded like Young Nas. You know what I mean? So people are like, oh, this is something like, these might be old demos or some shit. And he rode that wave till he, got a little, and then, oh no, it's Year Old Droog, but eventually he gonna have a TV show too, because he, it's how it works.
Damn.
Yeah, I tell you, this theory popped in my head the other day. I'm like, wow, that's amazing. Because Action Bronson has like got 20 different eating shows. You know what I mean? Like, musically, he never was that popular, like you said. And that man turned that shit into like 15 different shows on Netflix.
Because you can be successful other ways.
But when you're white, it comes so much. Yeah, word up. Fuck Dave, though. You know what I mean? Like, I love Gator, but yeah, whatever. And that second season finale was incredible, but that was because of Gator and the writing.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
I was dead ass crying on that. Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah,
I was dead ass crying.
Tears. That second season finale when that music comes up, when he comes out and Data's performing with him, that shit was like, oh man, that was a fucking moment, y'all. You know what I mean? So it's like, that's what I mean. Great things should come out of, Columbuson. Sadly. But shout out to Vince Staples. Make sure y'all watch that. Because he is doing his own version of Atlanta, but at least it's a black man doing it. So please, and once again, Childish Donald ain't doing Atlanta no more. So a black man should be doing it. Should be doing another version of that.
Because he doing other things.
That's what I'm saying. Oh, I finished Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
Yeah. So you said it was. Nah, it fell. It stumbled at the end. You're not gonna recommend it no more?
It's entertaining. That's the thing. I definitely thought it was entertaining all the way through. I thought his character in particular turned into a base idiot, so the plot could happen. Just a pure idiot. Both of them actually, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, are pretty stupid, so the plot can happen. And especially during the finale episode where they're involved in such a dangerous life. That for them to be this stupid,
Womp.
Yeah.
Yo, Angelina and what's his face was not stupid.
But theirs was still a lot more.
It was silly shit happening.
Yeah,
they weren't stupid.
No, it wasn't stupid, but it was more. The tone was different. This is much more.
The tone was different. Isn't this supposed to be serious?
This is dark.
That's what I'm saying. This show's supposed to be more serious.
Like some shit happened in that final episode that I did not. I haven't seen that type of shit happen. In film and TV, it just doesn't regularly happen. That's all I can say. Like, it was that.
Okay.
Yeah, it was like, niggas don't be, niggas will kill a lot of things on screen, right? And you know what I'm talking about, right? But there are certain things you won't see get murdered on screen.
And you see it on
the show. You see this get murdered on screen. I was like, damn.
Yikes.
Yikes. Yeah. It was one of those.
Okay, so they're just like, we're not fucking around here.
Yeah.
But, so what, it doesn't stick the landing at the end? I mean, I guess so they're stupid.
The ending is such a like one, watch the next season to see what happens.
Oh,
yeah, and it's like,
I don't like that. That shit weak. You can't
it's weak as fuck, fam. I can't like.
I'm still watching it.
That's what I mean. Up until the very end, it was just like, oh my God. And it was one of them like, yeah, I'll watch the next season, but your characters over the first season have not made me want to give a shit. Besides Donald Glover's great and Shorty is pretty good. She's great too because they ain't working with much. You know what I mean? That's how I feel like they're both really good because
I thought he wrote it too. No.
Yeah. And it ain't. It's like it's light, and then these niggas act like idiots. That's like. It's light on their relationship. There's one good episode where they go to a therapist and they have talked through their relationship. That was very dope. Like I said, it's dope. The guest spots, all the guest actors are dope. The writing is pretty solid. It's just they turn into pure idiots, like right towards the end.
Yeah,
and you can excuse some of that by emotion stuff, but it's also more like that plot needed to happen. Like when you start getting to that, why'd you do this? So the plot could happen, as famously said by Pitch Meeting on YouTube. Shout out to Pitch Meeting. Like that when you start getting into that territory, it's like, oh, and like I say, that the cliffhanger ending was so like, nigga,
super easy, barely an inconvenience. Yeah,
and that's the thing. Like the next season is going to either start with super easy, barely an inconvenience, or they're dead and there is no next season.
I didn't know my man Alexander Skarsgård in this. Okay. Eric Northman.
Which one?
He's credited as Man. One episode.
Yeah, everybody's in one episode. The tall nigga, right?
Eric Northman. Paul Dano's in 3 episodes.
Yeah, yep. Eric Northman from True Blood, right?
From True Blood, correct.
Yeah.
Hellboy's in what episode?
Hellboy, I remember. I forgot.
Ron Perlman.
When the fuck was Eric Northman?
It's literally his character's name is Man, M-A-N.
When the fuck was he in it? I remember when he was on Atlanta. I don't remember when he was in this show.
When the fuck was he? It says Mr. and Mrs. Sis 2024, Alexander Skarsgård, credited as Man. 1 episode.
Yeah. I'll have to Google an image because I don't remember when.
Oh, Michaela Cole is in this too? That'd be fun. I love Michaela. Beautiful Michaela. Michaela Cole, Bubblegum.
Oh yeah, she's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, most people are in it for one episode, due to the nature of the show.
Gotcha. Oh, damn.
I mean,
didn't even think about it like that. Shit.
It's a show about assassins, fam.
It is a show about assassins. I wasn't fucking thinking. There's a lot of one-hit wonders, and god damn, this list goes on.
Oh yeah,
no, Ben. Like I'm fucking scrolling still about.
It's a lot of guest stars.
One episode.
Yeah, or
they
two.
murking the delivery man. They murking the young woman.
No.
They murking farmers market.
No.
Shopper?
A lot of people are just there for
background
too. Yeah, background.
They murking Chinatown mall worker.
What's his name is up in the joint. He don't get murked. The Riddler, Paul Dano.
Yeah, that's what I said. I said that earlier.
Yeah. Oh, I gotta see.
He's in 3 though.
Yeah,
3 episodes.
Starred Alexander.
Man.
Mr. Smith. I gotta see an image.
Oh my god. Okay, so that's disappointing to hear, but like I said, I'm still watching it because people have said it, including you, have said that they enjoyed it. So
shit. I see this image
I'm here for enjoyment.
I don't mind. Maybe you guys.
You don't recognize him?
Fans trying foul. Wait, has 3-minute cameo. Okay,
3 minutes a long time. You don't remember him?
I do not remember this nigga. Blink and miss. No, they say blink and miss.
Oh.
First
they murked the random party goer? Garden party host? I mean, it's so many one episode people. Jesus
he gets
Christ.
murdered in the opening scene. Jesus, sorry.
Whoa. Thanks.
Yeah. I mean, that's why people are mad. I don't remember that. I'd have to go watch that shit again.
Why would you be mad? It's Eric Northman. Get over it.
Yeah, get over it. But, people. And it's like, he did a longer one in Atlanta, but, that's what he does. He does weird shit like that.
Yeah. Whatever. It is what it is.
Yeah. No, but I would definitely, but it's entertaining. Like I say, I can't say I didn't enjoy the whole series. It's beautifully shot. The action is dope. You know what I mean? All that's dope. All the action is fire. Donald and Shorty both look great, shooting at each other. They got good chemistry. I wasn't really like, oh no, I don't believe their, attraction to each other or any of that. So it's solid. It was mainly that cliffhanger in them where I was like, nigga, please.
It was manufactured.
It's, oh my God,
manufactured.
And I feel like I've seen it done before. Like the exact same scenario. Like, I mean, the exact same with the exact, and I've definitely, if not the exact same scenario, I've seen this done. We've all seen this done as a cliffhanger, And for you to end your season on it, no.
It was on purpose?
Hell no.
To try to be clever?
Hell no, nigga.
Him and Francesca, when they wrote it?
No, nigga. No,
okay.
Nigga. No. There's just no reason behind such a goofy-ass ending.
Oh.
Like I say, the ending is either barely an inconvenience or they're dead. And there's no second season. That's all there is to it. There's like nothing else can happen in this scenario. Because they're fucked. And it's like, well, they could maybe get out of this. Or they're dead. And you could have just shown us that. You know what I mean? You didn't need to like wait for a whole season. Or maybe I think they're waiting to see if this bitch gets canceled. That's what I really felt it was like. It was like, well, maybe we get canceled and then dead. Poochie died on the way to his home planet. I just don't think Donald Glover gets canceled after one season. So you didn't need this ending.
Jesus Lord.
I can't keep getting away with this. Oh, yeah. And that's what I mean. It wasn't like Breaking Bad where it's like, you can't keep getting away with this. I gotta watch next week. It was like, yeah, there's a lot of TV out there, fam. I don't know if I'm gonna be that interested by the time you roll around with it.
It's like, whatever, who cares?
Yeah, it's like, that's what I mean. It's like, it's damn, no, Invincible is like, fucking up by cutting their season up. This is just fucking up by like, will I give a shit when you bring back season 2? Maybe there won't be nothing on. Maybe I will,
But I just feel like the good reviews may carry it, so.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Overall, it's pretty good. I'm not like, ugh. It's like, no, this was a good show. It's just like, damn, that ending was like, nigga, please.
Aw.
Yeah. Yeah, it's what it is. Not everything can stick the landing, as we know, so this one didn't. Maybe the second season, ending will be perfection. Who knows? Yeah, I was talking about how I've been watching the shit out of X-Men, getting hyped for X-Men 97. We talked about that last week. I can't wait for it. But I just really want to reiterate like how incredible and, I mean, the pressure is on these X-Men 97 cats. Because the original X-Men series was like MCU level before the MCU, and I did not notice. Like,
it was so deep.
I was watching it, but like sparingly. You know, I wasn't watching it week to week, so it wasn't like I didn't realize one. It's like between this and Gargoyles, these are two of the first like serial animated series in America, at least. You know,
I was watching
American
it
produced.
week to week generally, and learning deep things about X-Men.
Deep cuts and deep characters. Like they had an episode where Kilgrave, the Purple Man, shows up and captures a bunch of mutants. He captures, I think, Jubilee and some other cats. But while he captures them, in the background, there's all these other a few other mutants he captured, and one of them is I want to say his name is Hero. Whiz Kid, I think is his AKA. He's a Japanese kid. I think he's Japanese who's like Asian kids, don't get it wrong, who's paraplegic, and he uses his mind to create all this technology, like his floating chair, like Professor X has, and all this other shit. He was a member of SWORD. He's an incredible character, one of my favorite X-Men, and he's just there, and it's like that every episode. There are so many characters. They had the Rogue versus Miss Marvel storyline, which had just come out in comics maybe a year or two before that, and they adapted it so well. They adapted storyline after storyline, so I'm really hyped for 97. I really hope they do some like adaptations of like the Krakoa stuff. They're definitely got to do Age of Apocalypse, but they never did that before.
Are you gonna do this Phoenix Saga over?
No, because they did that. That's what I'm saying. They did that. They did the Phoenix. They did Dark Phoenix.
And they did it perfectly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which
over
is interesting.
Episodes.
You said something earlier that was interesting about the fact that Marvel had, or really Fox at that point, had the blueprint.
Yo,
literally, y'all niggas had the blueprint on how to do this and just fucked it up as much as you could. And it's just like you didn't have to do that. And I likened it to the fact that, especially back then, like I know back then it's like 15 years ago, but I still feel like animation wasn't respected as much as it is now. And even now, you can argue
30.
It's not
Remember, this is 94, 95.
Well, not the cartoon. I'm talking about the Fox movies, right? So,
20.
Jesus Christ.
I know. 25
so,
going on.
Geez, Lord. Okay.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, my God. But the point is, it's just like, and even now you can argue that animation is still not respected as much as it should be. But it's better than what it was.
Yeah.
And what it was absolutely not on the radar. So it's kind of like fucked up. It's like you have the blueprint there, but then it's like, well, they wasn't paying attention in the animation anyway, and they always likened it to, this is kid stuff. First of all, no fucking love triangle between three grown-ass people. No fucking situation about people getting segregated and this and that happening and going off and killing whole fucking populations and talking about, because X-Men also talked about genocide. There's no fucking way all that is kids play, but that's how they like it. They said because it's cartoons and bright colors. Y'all didn't know how deep this shit was.
And it's wild to me, especially like you said, because I wasn't paying that much attention. I was watching. I was like, oh, hey, this is dope. You know, I knew it was dope. But once again, I wasn't like knowing how dope it was by that point. So I'm like, God damn, this is really, like I said, the straight up blueprint. They had the blueprint right then and there.
Everything was there.
They could have turned this up into the movies, and instead we had to suffer through the black leather outfits. And it's like, damn, y'all. But, you know, now it's all coming around. We got X-Men 97 coming out. Deadpool and Wolverine's dropping. Wolverine's finally in the yellow and blue. It looks like Marvel, you know, when they bring the X-Men into the real universe, they're going to do it right. I'm still hoping for a Krakoa era. I doubt it's going to happen because, sadly, in the comics right now, they are winding down the Krakoa era. We are only months away from the relaunch of the X-Men, which will actually be the same month. So you can pre-order the relaunch of the X-Men along with Jimi Hendrix Purple Haze. So you can go in and, boom, boom.
Stomping with the big dogs.
I'm not recommending it yet because I don't know what they're doing. I do know I'm kind of sad at how the Krakoa era is ending, man. It is like Kieran Gillen is still writing the hell out of it. Al Ewing's still writing the hell out of it. Some other people involved, you know, some cool stuff, but it just all feels very, very rushed. And because I don't know what's going to happen after this yet, I'm not excited for that, you know, because it's like you're rushing an era that was really dope without me knowing what's coming. And X-Men was listless and just like boring for like 20 years before the Krakoa era. Like straight up, the comics for like, I don't know, it's been like
It was stagnant.
It was stagnant at least 15 years since like Morrison. It was just stagnant. You know, Grant Morrison when he wrote it in the mid 2000s, like just pure stagnant. And so it's really weird that when you had all this revolutionary ideas and all this ill shit coming with House of X and Powers of X, how they're just kind of wrapping it up, B, you know, and it's like, sad, man.
Be like that. X-Men die every day, B.
I know. I'm enjoying though, you know, the some of the last stuff like what is the Rise of the Powers of X that Kieran Gillen's writing right now. The new issue just came out today. That's a great series. Loving that. Al Ewing's the Resurrection of Magneto is incredible so far. Can't wait to see where that's going. So, you know, definitely check those out if you're not, you know, if you haven't. I'm still enjoying it. And if you haven't read any of this House and Powers of X, as always, I say go back to the beginning and read House of X and Powers of X because it's just one of the most fantastic comics you can read. You know, you can go pick that up when you pre-order Jimi Hendrix Purple Haze. You can, while you're pre-ordering, you can pick that book up, and then the new X-Men will launch in July, and you can get those too.
And make sure y'all go to bigdjenergy.com and sign up for the guest list so you can follow DJ Benhameen on his journey to being one of the great ones, as well as follow his musical journey because he is dropping some fire mixes, mashups, and remixes and everything else in between. And you need to listen to that, and you need to get them more views and more plays before the bots get to it. So I'm just saying.
Word up. My birthday is next week. Actually,
your birthday on the 27th? Yes, it is.
27th of February. Yeah, shout out to my Pisces. We are now officially in Pisces season, so shout out to all y'all out there.
By the time you hear us again, hopefully by the time you hear us again, we have seen Dune 2, so we can just hear from Benhameen whether or not it lived up to all his hopes and dreams for his birthday.
Oh my God, I'm so hyped. I'm so hyped for that. We're getting to see that day after my birthday, so that's a great birthday present to me. Shout out to everybody. Thank you for listening. Make sure, like Tatiana said, follow me as well at DJ Benhameen. When you follow me, hit up my LinkedIn, my link tree, and go over to my Bandcamp, my SoundCloud. Follow me on there on Bandcamp, on SoundCloud. Like Tati said, I'm dropping all kind of shit. I'm hoping to drop a new Sade edit pack remixes, some mashups of Sade for my birthday. I think I'll have that done by then. Yes. I just finished this new remix that I'm about to send off to my peoples to get mixed and mastered. So I'm about to come with yet another house track that I'm really loving right now, doing a lot of musical stuff. And like you said, you go to bigdjenergy.com. You can follow me there. You can sign up for the guest list and get everything from Hendrix to music to all this shit. Bang, bang.
And make sure on February 29th, you are on IGN and or Twitch because I'm going to be one of the presenters of the Spawnies, which is a gaming award for us, by us, right? Shout out to Khalif.
Yep.
Love you, Khalif. Appreciate you. Spawn on me. They joined up with Elgato actually to do this. So this is big time. Big time. The 29th at 6 p.m. Pacific, which means 9 p.m. Eastern. Again, I'll be one of the presenters for an award. And you will see me in other places. My face will pop up in many random locations. So make sure you're tuned in. Appreciate you.
Word up. Thank you. Peace.
Fan Bros.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your boy Benhameen, and thank you for watching that video that you just watched. Make sure you hit the buttons below, you know, that like, that subscribe, do all that right now.